Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers will practically build themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv and I'm coming to you from my office in the basement. Today it's cold and nasty out in the doghouse. So today on the Kit Hoarder Stash, I've got one that I've been wanting this kit for a while. Not necessarily the kit, but this iteration of it because, well, you'll see in a minute and I'll explain a little bit more. Today we are going to look at the brand new hot off the press AMT 1/25th scale. It's the 1969 Cougar Eliminator in the Hot Wheels edition. Now, I got a chance to see some previews of this kit, and it's why I wanted it so bad. You guys know I have like 7 or 8 of these unbuilt, plus the 10 or 15 that I've already got built, But I don't have one with all this cool stuff on it. And when I got to see the preview and what's actually in this kit, I went, oh yeah, I gotta have that. So let's take a look at it from my perspective and show you guys what's in this kit. And yes, I recommend it. So first thing, you've got the engine. You've got a couple of engines. You've got the, they're calling it a 351 Windsor. What a joke. I don't know what it really is, but it's the engine that comes in all of those older Cougar kits. And I've seen it, it's supposed to be a big block and all sorts of other things. It's kind of a pile of crap. It's old. But the Boss 302 engine is one that was retooled, and I want to say about 25 years ago. Can't remember exactly. This thing's awesome. This is a great engine. So it comes with this engine or this engine. Hey, I've got a choice. But look at this air cleaner. Now, I have this air cleaner on another, it's on a Mustang kit. I can't remember, about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, they came out with some special edition kit. It might have been the, I can't remember now, but it was pretty sure it was a Mustang, but I had this really cool flame top on it here. So I'm like, oh, okay, well that's neat. And it comes with these decals, but it's not just decals, it comes with stickers as well, and we'll show you those here in just a minute. Now, I thought that I had done this segment the second I picked this kit up, and I go to get things edited, get it out to you guys, and I can't find it anywhere. Well, by this time I've already started the kit, because as soon as I thought that I had reviewed it, I opened it, started working on it. So you're going to get to see some of it already started. Sorry about that. So when you open this thing up, we'll get to the plastic in a minute. You've got your instructions. We'll start out with the Hot Wheels instructions. Okay. I like this series. I really do. There's a couple of other kits now in the Hot Wheels series, and I may have to pick them up just because. I think this is one that they did very well with. So as you open it up here, you've got your Boss 302 engine, which again is just beautiful. The carburetor is not that good, but everything else on this thing is great. And putting it together, and then there's what they call the 351 Windsor. Okay, that's fine. Call it what you want. It's a pile. But anyway, you got the alternator and power steering here on the same side. Okay. Anyway, you can build that. We got that really neat air cleaner with the flames on it, and you got some headers. Now, you have a choice of seats. You've got these bucket seats with the headrest and the bucket seats without, which is kind of interesting, because as I remember, the Eliminator kit comes with these seats, but I'm not sure what those are. You got your stick shift. You've got a choice of steering wheels, either a custom wheel or your stock one. And then your, look at this, you've got your stock Cougar, can't remember what they call these, but like the rally rim type things. The little dog dish in the middle. They're really neat. So you've got those and the stock tires, or you've got a custom tire and your custom red wheels. That looks interesting. You've got two different exhausts that you could put on it. That's new to being included in this kit. Okay, and then you got either engine you put in, your rear end you assemble, putting the interior in, putting your tail lights on, and it actually gives you some paint detail on how to paint this center section here, the Mercury symbol. That's neat. Putting your hood on and putting the rest of the front end on. Now, you've got decal placement down here showing you if you want to use those nice fiery decals, you can do that, and it shows you how to put them on, or where to put them on, I should say. Okay, so there's that. Now, here's the decal sheet. Ooh, ah, look at this. You've got gauges here, you've got some license plates, you've got these really neat Hot Wheel decals. Okay. They're pretty neat. I think that's what I'm going to go with. But here's another option. You can actually do stickers. These are, you know, the peel-off stickers that you can peel off and put on. Like for littler kids, this would be great. What I'm going to do is I've got other models that I'm going to let Finley put these on. A different model for him. So pretty cool. But it's the exact same sheet, just in sticker mode versus decal mode. Wow, pretty cool. Okay, I'd show you the body on this. Well, I am going to show you the body on this, but like I said, as soon as I finished what I thought was my review, I went ahead and I started painting. So I've already got a couple of red ones, well, at least one good red one. I've decided to go ahead and do this from the box as far as the paint. So it's going to have the Hot Wheels decals on it. So I went ahead and painted it with a, I can't remember the name of the paint now, Real Color. It's a red. I thinned it with some lacquer thinner, shot it on there, went on really nice, but it lacked a little bit of a shine, so I went over it with a urethane clear, and I'm going to give it a light color sanding with about 3200, see how it goes. And you know, but anyway, there's the body and the hood scoop, and the front valence never does fit right on this particular kit, no matter what you do. But the rear is already molded in, which is good. So the body, and I didn't have any flash to clean up, you know, no sinkholes, any injector marks, anything like that. It's a good, crisp, clean body. It does come with the hood pins. So there is that. Here's your interior tub, same as always on these kits. Most of the rest of this is, you know, the same as always. Here's your your crappy old chassis, this pathetic little gas tank. Oh man, yeah, this kit is definitely dated. Your front suspension, one of your exhausts, and your rear end. Okay, here's your 351 engine. Exhaust, custom steering wheel, custom seats, and for your custom wheels or custom tires, here's the wheel backs. Those are pretty neat. Same dashboard as always, and it's detailed. I mean, it's pretty well detailed. If you wanted to put the wood grain on it, great. For the XR7, the glass. And then this sprue that's got the stock steering wheel, the radiator support, leaf springs. And here we've got the chrome tree. Now this, interesting, it's missing a bunch of stuff that other kits have had. This has got some interesting looking, these have got to be dog dishes of some sort. That's interesting. And your front end, rear end, your Boss 302 valve covers, your stock rally wheels, and your really nice air cleaner for your Boss 302. You've got a water pump. You got a power steering pump and your alternator here. So another custom piece. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. So you've got your 351 chrome valve covers. You've got your custom air cleaner. Ooh, ah. And you've got another alternator and power steering pump. Great. 2 complete engines. Complete engines. That's awesome. You got the red custom wheels. The stock seats that come with all the Boss 302 kits, and the taillights. The rear wing is in here. The export brace for the engine compartment is in here, and here's your pathetic firewall. But let's look at these tires and see what they look like. Pathetic little battery. Again, this kit is very dated. The body's good, but the rest of the kit not so much. No engine compartment, so I'm going to fix that. But I'm getting these custom rims right, or custom wheels here. And look, they got the like flames on half of them, which is really, I think, really cool. They say Goodyear. Goodyear, just say Goodyear. Okay, on one side. So you do have the option of having the raised white letter, but look how nice and wide those are. And here's your stock tires. About half the size, yeah, just exactly half the size on the stock tires. But they're nice, you know, nice vinyl tires. So that is the gist of this kit. And like I said, I've already committed to what I'm going to do on the paint job. We'll follow this on the channel here in the next coming month or so. We'll take you on the journey of turning this into the car that's on the box, although I'm going to do a different engine compartment and probably different chassis as well, but definitely a different engine. It's going to have an engine compartment, not this crap that's here. I can't stand it. So anyway, thanks for joining us today, folks. Again, I recommend this kit, and we will see you again on the stash.